Hi, Virgo. Julia here with our new segment, which is a love forecast for Virgo with all zodiac signs. It's a weekly reading for September the 19th through the 26th. And I will be providing timestamps. Keep in mind, though, this is a general love reading for you and every zodiac sign. Roles can be reversed. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. If you're looking for something more personalized, then I suggest going down to the description box and ordering a reading from me, either live or one done by video. Okay? So everything that you need in regards to me is down below in the description box. If you are wanting to get a live tarot card reading by calling the toll-free numbers, just mention the promo code Virgo birthday, whether you've had your birthday or not, and you will get your reading discounted. Okay? So there's some things you need to know, though. Okay? So today on the 19th, Venus is entering Virgo, right? So you're going to feel like more magnetic, more attractive here, Virgo. And you want to connect in very meaningful and practical ways when it comes to your relationships. Okay, love is shown through care, support, small gestures. The solar eclipse in Virgo on September the 21st is a powerful reset in your love life. So expect clarity and sudden shifts and turning points in your relationship. Something hidden may come to light. Mercury, your ruler, is in Libra, so conversations center around balance and fairness and harmony. Diplomacy is needed, right? Especially when there's some critical edges there. All right? Keep in mind now, while I'm going to be doing these, I will be putting timestamps, so I have to write them down, okay? So let's start with Virgo and Aries. Virgo and Aries for September the 19th through the 26th. Let's see what we've got for Virgo and Aries. For Virgo and Aries, and we're starting that at 2:06. Okay, Virgo. Sorry, I'm a one-woman show. For Virgo. For Virgo. For Virgo. For Virgo and Aries. Okay, good. Okay, so it looks like you've got some kind of past life connection with this person. They're saying it's worth waiting for here. Okay, there are sparks. For those of you that are already coupled, there are sparks that are flying between the two of you here. And we can see here that this person is worth waiting for, Virgo, here. They like the fact that you're reliable, right? And you like the fact that they're a little sparky too. So you crave steadiness, and they are looking for more passion with you here. So the advice is don't rush, right? Communicate clearly here. Aries finds your consistency pretty exciting as well, though, right? And your reliability grounds them. So just know that this situation is a good one. Just have a little bit of patience here, okay? So they're very enthusiastic about this connection, and you're trying to be a little bit more reliable. But we do see that it's a nice relationship. It really is. Okay, Virgo? So what you can expect is a very steady and supportive connection. It's thriving. And both of you value loyalty and comfort and reliability. So Venus in Virgo strengthens your sensual bond with this person, okay? So avoid slipping into routine without growth, and, add some small doses of things here, exciting things to keep the relationship alive, okay? So this week is really favoring for the two of you to build trust between the two of you, okay, Virgo? But this is a soulmate. Okay, and I do feel that if you're not coupled up with this person, I feel this person is returning back to your life, Virgo. Okay, so because it is a soulmate. Okay, so they may have been like testing your patience as well, Virgo. That's what I feel. All right, so that's what I have for Virgo and Aries for September the 19th to the 26th. Thank you. Let's go on to the next one. Virgo and Taurus. Virgo and Taurus. What do we have for September the 19th through the 26th for Virgo and Taurus, please? Coming in at 454 for Virgo and Taurus, please. For Virgo and Taurus. Virgo and Taurus. Okay, so if this is a new relationship, the two of you are getting to know each other. Maybe you guys met through friends here. I do see a very beautiful relationship here, okay? And I do see the two of you really getting along well and spending some time together, like quiet time together here. I feel if you're coupled up with this person, you guys both like the same things. You like stability, you like home life here, Virgo, okay? It is a very supportive connection. You're both earth signs, right? So you like the comfort of home, you like the stability. You got a very sensual bond between the two of you here, okay? Keep things exciting. This person is, though, I feel, in your corner here, Virgo. So this relationship, if you're single, has a lot of potential. If you're already hooked up with a Taurus, I feel it's a very good week to connect, to spend quality time together, maybe do some house repairs, redecorating, just making your space somewhere where the two of you can just enjoy and find this peace and calm and harmony, okay? So Virgo, that's what I have for you and Taurus. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's move on to the next one. For Virgo and Gemini, coming in at 651. All right, what to expect? I'll tell you if you guys have just met or you're already in a relationship, what is going on with Virgo and Gemini in love, please, for September the 19th through the 26th. Okay. We see here that this could be, okay, I feel if you're already together with a Gemini, it could be a little tricky, right? It could be a little bit tricky. It's stimulating, right? There's a lot of conversation, there's a lot of sparkle, but there also could be some kind of misunderstanding that arises between the two of you here, okay? It's better to clarify the details, Virgo, before you just assuming, right? Be patient with Gemini, okay? I know they change their mind a lot, but, just let go of strict expectations and enjoy the connection, okay? It's really about expressing your love here, being playful here, Virgo, all right? There could be some kind of an addiction here, either on your side or their side. So somebody needs to free themselves from that here. But overall, I see it's very safe for you to love them here and to be loved by them, okay? Like I said, they change their mind a lot, and it could be challenging because you like to have order, Virgo. But for the most part, I see it's a very nice connection. This person stimulates you mentally here, Virgo, okay, this week. Sometimes you lose it because you want order and they're always changing their mind, right? They'll say one thing and then they'll do something else and you're just like, just tell me what you want to do and let's just do it now, right? Something like that. So, but the conversation, the way your minds work together, right? You like it. They stimulate your mind. And a lot of Virgos prefer their mind to be stimulated over all the passion and the love bombing and everything else. That's what attracts you at first, right? So Virgo, that's what I have for you and Gemini this week. Thank you for watching. Okay, for you and Cancer, Virgo dealing with the Cancer, September 19th through the 26th, starting at 9:50. What to expect? Okay, so let's see. For Virgo dealing with the Cancer. For Virgo dealing with the Cancer, please, for September the 19th through the 26th. All right. They're telling you here to let go of control issues, to stay optimistic about your love life here, Virgo. They're saying this could be the one. Try to release control and enjoy the moment and the energy that you're exchanging with this person here. This is a very nurturing and very supporting bond here. And it feels right and it feels natural, doesn't feel fake. And Cancer has a way of giving you that emotional warmth that you want, while at the same time still giving you that stability. Okay, you feel safe together this week. All right, so don't retreat into control or trying to be logical about everything, Virgo. Here, let's see what else we have. So it's time for you to release control and just know that it's safe to love. You know, you may have some deep emotional healing to do, Virgo, here. Okay? Or maybe they do. If you guys are married, you may have some family issues that you guys need to heal. Okay? Don't fall back into logic when Cancer is looking for you to be more emotional. Okay? To give them that reassurance here. Allow that softness to flow, Virgo, that part of you that's very loving and kind and gentle here, Virgo. Okay? It's about recapturing that between the two of you here. So if you can just like say some gentle words or have a loving conversation, a heart-to-heart conversation, it means everything right now between the two of you. All right, Virgo, so that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Let's move on to the next one. For Virgo and Leo, for September the 19th through the 26th, please. I'll see if I pick up anything for singles and for couples, but I'll let you know everything, okay? Let's see. For Virgo and Leo, for September the 19th through the 26th, what do we have? Deception. Okay. Someone's wearing a false mask here. Okay. So for some of you, somebody has feelings for you here, but they're not revealing them here. Okay. They're saying that this person could actually be the one. If you're separated from your person here, I feel it's a very playful connection. There's a lot of playful tension between the two of you. Leo craves, drama and admiration, right? And you kind of prefer to just have that, subtle love and care, Virgo. Okay. So this week, Venus is in your sign. It highlights differences in how you give and receive love. Okay. If you're apart, I see if this person was from your past, I see them returning. They've been keeping their emotions on the low. Okay. So they may be different, right? But I see somebody returning here to you. But they're saying here there is chemistry, but you need to love yourself first. For some of you, this may not be what you want to return. Okay. For some of you, you may want to give this relationship a chance. Okay. There could also be religious differences between the two of you. This person, somebody wants to talk to you. Somebody does want to make the effort, but I also see that there's some kind of codependency from one of you, and I feel it's them here. So it's saying to pay attention to the red flags, Virgo. Yeah, I feel when they come back, you just don't feel the same like you used to, Virgo. You just don't. For those of you that are just getting together with a Leo, just celebrate and shine, okay? And I feel here that you need to ask Leo to value your consistent devotion, that you may be quieter, right? So that you can find this balance, because Virgo, you're more quieter than a Leo. A Leo needs attention, it needs action, and your demeanor is a little bit more softer, just a quieter vibe, right? So you guys have to find that perfect balance if you'd like to keep this relationship or not. Like I said, for some of you, you have a Leo returning back from your past, and you just don't feel the same anymore. I mean, they did something here. They betrayed you somehow. So you're not trusting them very much. And I feel instead you are trying to call in a soulmate for yourself, Virgo. All right, so thank you for watching that, and we are moving on now to Virgo and Virgo. Hey Virgo, moving on to Virgo and Virgo for September the 19th to the 26th. Let's see what we've got. For Virgo and Virgo, please. For Virgo and Virgo. For Virgo and Virgo. Okay, so I feel for those of you that are already hooked up together with another Virgo, right? You're coupled. There's an engagement coming, okay? Or that's where it's going to head to a higher level of commitment between the two of you. It's saying here that, you know, they may not be, you know, like, what am I saying? To keep an open mind, okay? Maybe you had a certain individual or a certain thing that you wanted a certain person to be or something like that. And it's really about getting to know them, right? But I see here, if you could clearly decide what you want here, Virgo. So you don't know about this. You don't know that this connection can go there. You just got together with this person. But I'm telling you that it's a very nice connection. I think there's spirituality here too between the two of you. A lot of heart-to-heart conversations here, Virgo. Okay? So if you've been pining over a past relationship here, Virgo, they're saying for you to free yourself from that now. Okay? And allow true love to come in and give this relationship a chance. Okay? I feel here that, you know, spirit guides are bringing the two of you together because you have known each other before. This is a past life connection. And there is chemistry between the two of you here. Ooh, from engagement we go to marriage here. Okay, so this is going to land up being something very, very serious for you in the long run. Okay? There's attraction too between the two of you. All right, I see if you are already in a connection, I see that there's a lot of mutual understanding between the two of you here, okay? Both of you want to make your lives better. You could be at a point where, you know, it's all about forgiving and learning from the past, Virgo. It's about showing consistency and loyalty to one another here. And this eclipse that's coming here, if you're already connected with this person, it could really show you how you both share this thing about everything having to be perfect in the right way. Okay? So free yourself from anything from the past now, okay? Release your ex and start falling into this new love connection here. If you're in the relationship already, don't start nitpicking one another, okay? Focus on like being kind to each other and loving, right? So there is mutual growth that's possible in this connection, okay? If you can change, instead of criticizing one another, change that criticism into supporting them and encouraging them to move forward, okay? So there could be distance in this new connection. If you're dealing with another Virgo, you're in separation here. Okay? Maybe both of you have just gone within and kind of retreated from one another. But again, it's showing me that this is your soulmate here. Okay? So somebody's going to make the effort here, because it says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Right? It's like what feels right to you. All right, Virgo, so that's what I have for Virgo and Virgo. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll move on to the next one. Virgo dealing with the Libra, September the 19th through the 26th. Let's see what we've got. For Virgo and Libra. For Virgo and Libra, what do we have, please? Okay. Okay, for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody who is married here. All right. Or maybe this person wants to come in and marry you, Virgo. Okay, but the financial issues, there's financial issues here with somebody's career. I feel somebody may be trying to get support from friends here to resolve their situation. This person could be married, or they're thinking about marrying you. So somebody is waiting for the right time to come towards you here, Virgo. I feel you already know this person. If you're already connected with a Libra, this week is very good. Because somehow both in this intellectual harmony with one another here. They're very charming. They're very charming. And it kind of blends with your thoughtful nature here, Virgo, creating a balance between the two of you. Okay? I feel you have a tendency to overanalyze Libra's indecision. Okay? So it's encouraging the two of you to talk. Okay, and use this time, Mercury and Libra, right, to foster some kind of honesty, and do it with tact, though, okay? What else can you tell me about this connection for Virgo and Libra? Yeah, it's saying you deserve love, Virgo. You deserve love. There's some kind of healing. I don't know. Is it their family issues that they're healing from, or is it you? There is romantic feelings here between the two of you. And there is chemistry here. So currently, for those of you that were in this relationship, you may have taken time apart from the two of you, but somebody does want to come back in your life here, maybe wanting to get engaged to you, you know, for like future marriage here. Maybe this person's trying to get a divorce here, and maybe their finances are not so great in order for them to do it. But there's a warning here for some of you here as well, that you need to pay attention to some red flag here. Something is cautioning you. So I feel there's that spark, that energy, but now, you know, soulmates come in all different kinds of ways. Doesn't mean every soulmate is right for us, right? So they could be a soulmate here. So somebody's trying to manifest you back here, Virgo. That's for sure. They do want to take you somewhere. For a slim amount of you, there is a chance that this person may really change, but it all depends. No. Yeah, you can't trust this person. They're wearing a false mask. Yeah, I feel here this is somebody who is codependent on you. This is somebody the person from the past that wants to come back, they don't have the same religious beliefs as you do, or they don't believe in spirituality the way you do. I feel it's one-sided here. They may be coming back towards you wanting to rekindle this, but you just don't feel the same anymore, Virgo. That's everything that I've got. So pick whatever is yours in this Virgo Libra situation. All right, so that's what I've got for Virgo and Libra. Thank you so much for watching, Virgo. Let's move on to the next one. Virgo dealing with a Scorpio for September the 19th through the 26th. Here we go. Let me just write down the time. 25. All right, Virgo. All right, what do we have for Virgo and Scorpio here? Okay, if you're already connected, let's see. If you're already connected to a Scorpio, what do we have for Virgo and Scorpio? Okay, it's safe to love this person. Intensity is picking up steam this week here for the two of you. Oh, it's a beautiful connection. There's passion. There's heart-to-heart conversation here, Virgo. This is your soulmate. It's a new love. It's not something thing here, okay? So you need to know that Scorpio craves like a lot of, they want this deep connection with you, and they love that you're loyal, Virgo, okay? Sometimes their emotions can seem very powerful and overwhelming to them here, okay? And especially with the energies of the eclipse, okay? Some things that may have been buried are coming out to the surface, okay? They're going to talk to you about this in this heart-to-heart conversation. It's about being transparent, Virgo. It's about not holding back, okay? Because the Scorpios really, really value honesty, okay? Even if it's uncomfortable. Okay, so lean into trust in this connection here. A lot of you, this is a renewed connection coming back. So there's going to be honest conversation here. Okay, the more and more you have self-respect, the more attractive you become to Scorpio here. So someone that you know, Scorpio that you know, you guys are coming together. It's a good week to do that, right? So trust. Trust, this is transforming, and they're telling you this is worth waiting for. You find this person very attractive. They find you very attractive, Virgo. Okay? So honesty is key this week between you and Scorpio. So thank you for watching, Virgo, and let's move on to the next one. Here we go, Virgo. Virgo and Sagittarius for September the 19th through the 26th. What do we have in love? So whatever I pick up, I can pick up singles and couples. And whatever I pick up, just take what's yours and leave the rest. Okay, so for Virgo and Sagittarius, what do we have? And that came in at 2753, right? Yeah, okay. All right. So children could be involved for some of you here, okay? They're saying really for you to put yourself first here. Somebody may have children. I don't know. You know, you feel a connection with this person because you feel some kind of soulmate connection with them, but maybe this person doesn't like the fact that you have children, or maybe you don't. So therefore, it doesn't, the chemistry can't really, okay, I know that's a terrible thing to say, but it does happen, right? Okay, for some of you here, you have a choice between two. You've got new love, a very passionate connection with this Sagittarius, and they actually, they could be married to somebody else here, okay? Or we see here that the Sagittarius here The connection is really about the chemistry and the passion between the two of you here. Somebody may want now to, or some of you could be getting married and going off on a honeymoon here. Somebody could be releasing an ex in order to be with you, Virgo. There's a lot of romantic feelings between the two of you here. Okay, I think with whatever's going on in the cosmos, right, I feel both of you are finally going to open up and really reveal a lot of things to one another here, Virgo. Okay? So sometimes your energies are opposing and they can clash between the two of you here because they want freedom. Sagittarius likes freedom. They want adventure. And you prefer, more structure, more clarity here, Virgo. Okay? So the tension could peak around the eclipse if you're already coupled up with a Sagittarius. So it's about compromising here and allowing Sagittarius here. You see the passion is off the hook though. So give them their independence, Virgo. Give them their independence here. But let them know what kind of, stability you want too, right? Okay. If you could get out there and share those adventures with them, if you're coupled with them, it would bring your relationship closer together here. Some of you, it's just about getting together, hooking up, having passion, right? And they're saying, no, this is not good for you. If that's all you want, then it's fine. But if that's the case, then just release it because this person could be married to somebody else, right? I know you got feelings for them. And you can't always be with them when you want to be with them. And you deserve love, Virgo. Or maybe they're in a situation where they can't be with you because they're already committed to somebody else, Virgo. So, there's a lot of sadness there. All right. And you guys have to keep everything a secret, I'm hearing. All right. So that's what I have for you and Sagittarius. Thank you for watching, Virgo. And let's move on to Virgo and Capricorn. For Virgo and Capricorn for September the 19th through the 26th, what do we have? For Virgo and Capricorn, for Virgo and Capricorn, for Virgo and Capricorn, what do we have? For Virgo and Capricorn. Okay. So I feel a lot of you can have a really strong relationship with this person. Okay. But only if you clear your energy from somebody who did you wrong here, okay? This is a very serious relationship. This is where this is going. It's a very strong match and steady, Virgo, okay? You're both earth signs. You both share the same goals, the same beliefs, the same loyalty here, okay? So you guys will be planning a future together here, and maybe that's why you've got to release this ex so you can step into this engagement here with this person, Virgo. So the commitment, the relationship feels completely normal, comfortable for you here. But, you guys could be also paying a lot of attention during this eclipse on serious matters, and they're saying for you to focus more on the romance too and show a lot of affection and the celebration that the two of you have to make your bond stronger here. So this is really, really nice. Okay. So it looks like you guys have known each other in a past life as children. And I feel both of you are loyal to each other, have really good beliefs because the way you grew up, your religious beliefs and everything else are the same. So that's why there's that mutual respect. Yeah. So don't try to control the situation, Virgo. Be patient and wait. Okay? This is your soulmate. You have found your soulmate here. Looks like you guys are going to go somewhere, maybe even at home and just spend quality time together and just kind of, not answer the phones or do anything and just be in one's company. All right, Virgo, so that's what I have for you in Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching. And now we're moving on to Aquarius. All right, Virgo. Virgo and Aquarius coming in at 34, 48, or 47. This is your soulmate. Okay. This is somebody who inspires you a lot and gives you a lot of new ideas during this week here. Okay. But they also bring you a lot of grounding. Okay. It feels very stimulating, but it also could be very unpredictable. Aquarius could be unpredictable here. And a lot of times they seem like they're not connected with you at all. But in reality, they are your soulmate. They are your true love. Okay? So, it's about giving them space when they get like that, Virgo. Okay? But if you need clarity, ask for it. Okay? So maybe during this eclipse season, you may need to get some kind of clarity just to understand where this connection is at. Okay? Because the way they act makes you feel like there's red flags, but there's not any kind of red flags. You just have to kind of just let them be, right? And understand that not everybody operates the same way. They're saying this could be the one here. Okay? So put yourself first, do what you got to do, and give them their space when they need their space, Virgo. Here. They're an air sign. You're an earth sign. It's different, right? Okay. So I do see somebody here trying to make an effort here, okay? And trying to be optimistic here. Maybe you're relating to this person the same way because maybe you were dealing with somebody in the past that it didn't work out for you, and their way of being is similar, so you're kind of referring them to the person from the past. And they're saying to let that go here because there's chemistry here. There's this very strong magnetic connection here between the two of you. I don't know. You have a problem trusting them, though. You feel like this person's just coming in to flirt with you and for passion and everything else. And maybe they are. Maybe they like their freedom. Maybe they, maybe this person's already committed to somebody else here. I see you like talking to friends and going like, what should I do here? Right? Maybe you want more in the connection and they don't. They like to be free. They don't want to be in anything serious, Virgo, at this time. All right, Virgo, so that's what I have for you in Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching. Take what's yours, leave the rest. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. And let's move on to Virgo and Pisces, okay? All right, Virgo and Pisces for, the cards are falling, September 19th through the 26th, excuse me. For Virgo and Pisces, September the 19th through the 26th. Okay, so, well, we know Pisces is your opposite sign here. And I really see that during this, Venus and Virgo thing, you're coming off very attractive here. It's very dreamy connection here, okay? Somebody's really making the effort here. And I do see that you got to decide, or somebody's going to be deciding what they want so that the two of you can come together. Okay? There's a balance of logic and emotion between the two of you here. Okay? So encourage their dreams as well. There's a lot of chemistry here as well. And it's saying to keep an open mind. Now, you may have just met this person, but the more you talk, right? There's great conversation. This person has a lot more emotion for you than they're sharing here. They're hiding it here. Okay? And you need to know that you are lovable. Sometimes this person doesn't say how they feel, so therefore you think they're not interested, but in actuality they are. Okay? But don't try to control the situation, okay? Don't try to, just be in the flow with this. What else for Virgo and Pisces? I also see somebody from the past wanting to return and interrupt this a connection here, okay? But I feel you're not going to let that happen here, all right? Right now, your focus, it looks like, Virgo, is really on your career here, okay? I also feel that somebody here needs to do some healing. There could be some kind of family issues going on, either on your side or their side, that needs to be worked out. But there's a lot of romantic feelings here, and they're saying that it is true love. It could be the one for you here, okay? It's very passionate too. And I do see you extending yourself and expressing how you feel. All right, so stay optimistic about your love life. It's saying you have come together with a soulmate here. Now, don't, for some of you, somebody may be wanting to get married because they have some kind of codependency, because you see your Pisces as being very secure, abundant here. There's a lot of attraction here. So just do it for the right reasons here. But again, they're saying if you could be patient, this will end up being an engagement for you. Okay? Just enjoy the moment. It's very flirtatious here. You want to have this heart-to-heart conversation, I feel. And you're the one who's expressing. But they're keeping, they're showing you in different ways that they have feelings for you, but they're not verbally saying it, okay? So just enjoy the connection. Have fun, okay? And just allow yourself to enjoy. Be in the here and now. All right, Virgo. Okay, but set up healthy boundaries for yourself where you put yourself first, okay? When it comes to your relationships, whether it's with a Pisces or anybody else. Don't forget who you are. All right, so balance your heart with being logical here, okay? Be more open to some adventure if you're dealing with a sign that is adventurous. Show yourself a lot of self-love, Virgo, this week, okay? The eclipse will show you what you truly need and what you don't need, okay, in your relationships. A lot of connections are going to deepen and get even more and more serious. So we'll see what's going to happen next week, but that's what I have for you this week. Now, the timestamps may be a little off, Virgo, but they're close, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this segment. If you did and you want these to continue, make sure to leave a comment down below. Hit that like, subscribe to the channel, hype it if you want, and we'll continue, okay? If I see there's good results, we'll continue doing these every week, okay? Love and kisses to y'all, and I'll see you again on the next one.